Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, I want to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rechak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the house of David. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching us truth and righteousness and sincerity. To you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. To those that passed on serving the Lord, the dead in Yahweh Shai shall arise first. To you sisters who believe, keep encouraging and supporting your brothers out here teaching us truth, and always commemorate the sister who washed Yahweh Shai feet when you read the scriptures. All right, I want to read the scripture real quick, and then I'm going to drive and bring out the context. Amos 7:17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. All right. So what we're dealing with here is a prophecy that said that our women would be harlots in the streets. Now, when you look at, and of course, my source is things that I've seen on social media. Sometimes if I see one thing, it's one thing, but then if I see a second indicator or a reason to speak on it, sometimes that's confirmation, like, hey, it's a topic I need to address. Because women being whores on social media is nothing new. And the funny thing is, you have, I don't have anybody that I think is an Edomite on social media. The only people that are quote unquote white on social media I have is a former manager in a cable company, and I personally believe that she's an Israelite. And there's this Polish dude that I went to high school with that I also believe he could be Jake. He could be an Israelite, because both of them have a lot of black tendencies and a lot of things about them, about the way they see the world. But anyway, going to the point, most of what I see on social media is black women and Hispanic women showing off their body, being half naked to damn near naked on social media. And that ties in with the scripture. But then what's really important, there's no surprise, right? But then sometimes you want to know what the fuck made you so shameless, right? Because specifically, yesterday I was on social media and I saw a post by this chick. Now, this chick I've known over 10 years on social media. I went to high school with her, but I don't know her from high school. The only thing I know about her is that I know a few things about her, but the main thing we need to know right now is that she's always in a two-piece or in her drawers on social media. Always. This woman is a year older than me. She graduated a year before I did in high school. In fact, within, I think this week, she's going to turn 47. Still to this day, always, she'll be at a party and it'll be a whole bunch of friends. She's always the nakedest one. 47, about to be 47 years old. And very attractive. Let me say that too. Like, she's somebody that you wouldn't mind seeing naked. But the truth of the matter is, when you look at the spirituality of it, right? Women are not supposed to be naked for anybody but their man. This woman doesn't have a man. Does that mean you're naked for the world, for the public? No. But then these modern women, they use, and this is where the scripture says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the ways of the wicked seduceth them. This is a woman who's been told, basically, not literally, but in a general sense, you're not valuable unless you're naked. Nobody wants to see you unless and she's got a pretty face too. But the truth of the matter is, she's under the impression, basically, that there's nothing to see with her unless she's naked. She calls herself Marilyn Monroe. You know, how creative, right? And like I said, all you see, you know, if it's winter and she's not on vacation, she'll go back in her archives and post something while she was on vacation where she's in a two-piece. Like there's nothing of substance. There's nothing. And then when you hear her explanations about why she's the Black Marilyn Monroe or Melanin Monroe, you know, it's like, oh, you know, we got to own our sexuality, us women and shit. Like, y'all are using the same arguments that white women used, burning their bras, but they still wound up with husbands, while black women are sitting here fucking thinking like the oppressor. Remember a video I made a few months ago, or maybe last month? Thinking like the oppressor has us losing our fight, because our fight and the white man's fight is different. Like I also had somebody else that I got on social media. I went on her TikTok because she shared it with me, and I ran into a video where she says that it's offensive to call a woman a female. And then she says, oh, because you can't define me by my gender. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. These are the moments where I hate to say it, but we have to tell these black women to shut the fuck up, because what they're saying sounds so stupid. And I hate to say it, white. You're thinking like the oppressor to oppress your own black and brown man. Would you rather me call you a bitch? Calling me a female is offensive. All this divine feminine bullshit that these bitches be talking about. Not even a good looking one either. This one's not good looking. This one's not good looking. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets called an ugly bitch more often than not. So fine, you don't want to be called a female, then be an ugly bitch. You know, and I'm not, you know, I always say I'm not really the biggest calling a woman a bitch fan, because it makes you kind of, it almost leaves assumptions and things like that. But anyway, that's where I'm at with it. Now I wasn't even going to make a video about the subject, but then today I was scrolling and I saw a reel on Facebook where this woman, I think her name is Loyal Trini, very, not very pretty, but she's pretty, banging ass body. You know, it's one of them cooking videos. She's almost like kind of like a Cooking with Kaya type chick. And she has children. And then I saw the comments. The comments, when a woman is either half naked or well, that's more than half naked. She's in her bra and panties. The comments are always going to be one of two things: a thirsty nigga. Well, three: a thirsty nigga, a moral nigga, or a moral thirsty nigga. The moral thirsty nigga just commenting and saying, hey, you shouldn't dress like this, because they really are thirsty. They're always half and half. They're always like, damn, I'm lusting after you, but you know, you really shouldn't do this because I'm lusting after you. The ones that can't control themselves when they see half naked women. Then you got guys like us, like Israelites, the ones that are not fucking horny as fuck all the time. Because you do got a lot of Israelites that are just fucking thirsty. Right? And then you got guys that are just flat out, hey, I want to marry you, or whatever. You got motherfuckers that'll really say to a chick like that, oh, you're so beautiful and all. Bitch, she knows she beautiful. These hoes know they beautiful. You calling a half-naked bitch beautiful is getting her off, because that's what they want. They don't feel that they have anything to offer with their clothes on, so they take their clothes off. That's all it is. And y'all are just giving them more reason to do it. Me personally, I'm gonna be honest. You know, yeah, it's nice to see. They look good, these women. I mean, let's be honest here. Black women, Latino women, some of the best looking women on the planet. But the truth of the matter is, why would I want to take serious a woman that's half naked for the public to see? So this one right here, cooking, this is Trini, loyal Trini. And I saw comments, and only comments that she responded to was the thirsty ones. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, thank you. Not one person checking her on being naked. And then one person made a comment that I responded to because thank you. It's one of those like, thank you. Somebody else gets it. Somebody was like, oh, you know how traumatizing it would be for your children to see this and your children's friends? And yeah, that's absolutely accurate. You're putting things up on the internet. And my daughter's 9 and she's had an Instagram account since she was 7. Not my choice. I wasn't cool with it. She has a TikTok. And she's had that TikTok since she was at least 8. So these are things that my daughter could see or somebody else's daughter could see. Children can see you naked on social media. You don't think that that's a sexual deviant? Y'all are real quick to bash Diddy. Y'all are really quick to bash Diddy and say, hey, Diddy is an immoral bastard. But a lot of you motherfuckers have no goddamn morals. A lot of you motherfuckers are sitting here throwing out pictures and videos and images of half naked or being half naked on your social media. And children see that. And y'all don't see that as fucking immoral? Y'all don't see that as sexual deviance? Granted, touching a child and showing a child your naked body are not exactly the same thing. But you're kind of in the category of the sin of pedophilia. You know, we bash men all the time, and I'm with it. Bash all these fucking, get rid of all these fucking sexual deviant men that touch children and all that. Absolutely. Get rid of all fucking sexual immorality. But you know what? Once we don't have any more men to kill, then, and I'm saying kill in a proverbial sense, then we got to go after these women that are half naked for the public to see on social media. Then we got to go after these women that are in 2-piece bathing suits propping up their breasts and all that. Propping up their breasts and twerking. You know, I know a chick, she's fucking 40, no less than 47 years old. I don't know exactly her age, but she'll fight you if you say she's 50. But I've seen so many videos of her and her daughter twerking. And I'm like, yo, not only did you fuck up as an individual human, but then you got your daughter doing the same shit you doing. And you think it's cool, you think it's cute. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Social media is what's at fault with a lot of this. Because a lot of these, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, a lot of these women do not look that good in person. But this is how they could get attention. They want attention so bad. You want the public's attention instead of one man. That's why these hoes can't keep a man. And I'm sorry, this is not me women bashing or anything. You know, I'm an Israelite man. I'm a big fan of black and brown women. I'm a big fan of Israelites. Black and brown people, when I see the beauty in my people, I think of how that beauty is going to be on display in the kingdom, but not in a whorish way. But like that one that I was talking about, that I went to high school with, she could have been somebody's wife if she didn't one thing I can safely tell you is that a man is not going to step in and want to give him your last name. In this case, she don't have children, but if she had children, a nigga's not going to sit here and want to take care of your children with another nigga, and you don't fully belong to him. At the very least, cover the fuck up. But no, she posts very proud and arrogant fucking meme talking about, oh, us women have to own our sexuality. So you're free to sleep with whoever you want. That's pretty much what you're setting out to prove. We own our sexuality. I'm confident. You're not that confident. Your half naked body is for the world to see. And then I gotta be honest, some of y'all are getting a hell of an alley-oop from the makeup industry and Instagram filters. Let's be honest. A lot of you women are Regina King today in person. Regina King was to me beautiful as fuck when she was younger, but let's be honest, she's older now. And that's perfectly fine. You don't have to. A lot of women, especially black and brown women, they stay beautiful into their late ages. But the truth of the matter is, they're racing against time because they want to stay beautiful forever. You're going to get old. You're not gonna keep looking good forever. I know a chick who's another one that's in her 40s. Talking about, I'm gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna be sexy till the day I die. No, you're going to be naked till the day you die, probably. You're not going to be beautiful till the day you die. Unless you die young, and let's hope that, well, that's between you and God. I don't want that for anybody, but that's between y'all and the Most High. But this mentality of sexy, attractive, why don't y'all try to be good women and stop trying to be sexy? You're going to be... If you're a good woman, you're going to be a good woman past when you're not sexy. And a lot of y'all are not sexy. You're just naked. Let's be honest. All this, oh, I'm going to be sexy till the day I die. Like, really? And this one, she's Haitian. She's probably about my age. Maybe a little younger. Could even be older. But she's aging well. But what man is going to want to step in and say, this chick got like at least 7 kids. I don't know if it's by different men or by one man or what. I don't know that situation, so I'm not going to speak on it. But, I mean, at least a few of her kids are grown. I know that much. But the posting half naked and, pictures and videos of yourself, y'all don't realize your kids are going to get older, and they're going to probably see these pictures and videos, and even worse, some of their friends are going to. So it's going to be a whole bunch of Stifler's mom type niggas, like, what I'm saying? Oh man, niggas want to bone your mom because they saw videos and pictures of her, not even when they were younger. These are people. The Haitian one I'm talking about, she's got kids that are grown, so I could already imagine that there's people like, yo, your mom is sexy, And y'all are taking it like it's a fucking compliment. No, your mom shouldn't be fucking sexy at 40-something years old. She should be sitting her ass down somewhere with some fucking clothes on. That's really what needs to happen. Yes, they're pleasing to the eye. But to the spirit, they're ugly as all hell. To their own spirits. You know how low your self-esteem has to be for you to strip down naked, even if your body is banging? Your self-esteem, because your self-esteem is tied to your body. Your self-esteem is tied to how sexy you can look. And I'm speaking from a spiritual perspective. I'm not gonna, I'm not one of those motherfuckers that's a pervert and oh, God is queen. I want to, I could wake up to you every day. No, like, yeah, I'm a man at the end of the day. I'm a heterosexual man, so I love women. And trust and believe, if a woman wants to show it on social media, I can't control that. You know, and it is pleasing to the eye. We're human. You know, but the truth of the matter is, it's not good. Spiritually, it's not good. It shows you that you are lacking something spiritually. And that's the biggest thing that I want to point out to you, black and brown women. Because y'all are the ones that are tricked into believing you're worthless unless you're that. Like Cardi B one time had a song on her first album talking about be careful because you're going to lose me. What the fuck was Offset losing? Because I'm pretty sure that was a track aimed at Offset. What is Offset losing? A woman that's already been naked for the fucking city of New York? To see, I don't get where losing you is such a big loss. You women that's out here half naked, a lot of y'all got skills and a lot of y'all got thoughts and ideas and things that we might want to hear, but we're just caught up on you being naked. So think about it. A fine ass woman's naked body right in front of you, and she has a story. She has something that you want to hear, but you're being thrown off by the nakedness. You know, I don't know if it's that I'm older, so I don't fall for it like I might have at a younger age, but this shit don't impress me. Naked women, like when I came up, women wasn't doing all that shit. Women had clothes on when I was younger. You know, they didn't do all that shit. Now, you know, of course, social media causes a lot of it. It's a fucking demon. It is. It's a fucking demon. But, you know, we're living in this society. Women are you know, the morals are way down, and the thirst for attention, because these women love when they get called beautiful. It's not good enough for one man to call you beautiful. No, it's fuck. The one man that actually would love you is calling you beautiful. No, you want to get called beautiful by 100 different thirsty niggas on social media. That fulfills your life. That does something for you. You know, but anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom to my Hebrew Israelites, to you women that are out here lost. You can easily be better than that if you actually put your mind to it. And you don't have to seek attention. You know, but part of the problem too is relationships don't work with these women because they have a false sense of options. They think, well, one guy wifed me up, so let me be naked on this app and get all these thirst traps, because if I lose this motherfucker, I got another motherfucker that's willing to step up. And it's not likely to be the case. These motherfuckers just want to fuck. They don't want to wife you up. You're not even showing that you're worth it. You know, black women, Latino women, you Native American women, y'all are princesses, man. Y'all could be, well, y'all will be the women, the beauty standard in the nation of Israel when we get back in the kingdom. But y'all will be fully clothed. You know, but with that, I'm going to say shalom.